What's up, guys? We are live at the newsroom, the real estate newsroom live podcast. I'm here with my man, Zakee. Zakee, today was amazing. Can you tell the people just a little bit of the game that you learned today?
Oh man, it was an incredible experience. The number one thing I learned today was you got to get in the room. There was 6-figure, 7-figure, 8-figure entrepreneurs in the room, not only showing us how to build businesses, but showing us how to build businesses that we can partner and sell for tens of millions of dollars. So that was really life changing for me because I make good money, but I didn't know how to position my company to be able to sell it for that kind of money. So that was really life changing for me.
You know what was amazing for me? The OPM part, like being able to do this and invest in using other people's money and other people's and that's what you do. Like you're
Yeah.
always showing people how to have access to funding and using other people's money to glow up. How do you think you're going to use what you learned today to inspire your people, your community?
Great question. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the information I learned in there and I'm going to simplify it and pretty much give it back to them because a lot of people weren't able to take advantage of the opportunities inside of the room because they didn't have the capital. So by
Mm-hmm.
showing entrepreneurs, showing investors how they could get capital, just allows them to get started faster and then ultimately grow their businesses, further than they would have did on their own.
Absolutely. One of the things kind of that I took away from here is doing it afraid. Like so often, like people are so afraid to step out of the box and they're so concerned with where they came from and they're afraid to kind of like take a chance.
Mm.
And I think that's definitely something that I'm going to do more of, just taking chances and just jumping out there. Rather I'm scared doing it, just doing it. That's it.
Hey, that's some fire information. And I know you've been going crazy with the wholesaling. So how are you going to implement what you learned in there to your business?
With wholesaling, it's all about strategic partnerships and building relationships. And so, one of the things that I learned today was you don't have to do it alone. You're
Mm.
not by yourself. And so, like you said, getting into rooms like this, and I'm also going to be inspiring my community and my students to leverage people.
Mm.
Sometimes people are also so busy leveraging money, but sometimes you have to leverage relationships too. And so, I'm looking forward to getting back to my people, my community, and just building more together.
That's fire. And what you got going on? I know you was telling me like you running I think you said a 5 day or.
So yeah, I'm getting ready to start doing a challenge where I'm going to help people not only to invest in virtual real estate, but a lot of times when people start to invest with me, they don't have the capital, right?
Mm.
And so I'm going to be partner with individuals that can help them to build their credit.
Mm.
That's also going to be able to help them to gain access to capital. So when they do come in and invest in themselves, they'll have the assets to do it.
And you know when you're doing this, when you're doing it.
I'm looking to do it in October.
Okay.
October. And so right now I'm just putting in all of the work. I'm putting in the hard work. I'm making the connections. I'm building with people like yourself. And so I'm looking forward to work with people who want to also help people. At the end of the day, the way I make money, and I make money daily, every single day, the way I make money though is helping other people.
Mm.
And so I want to inspire and empower people to help people. If we focus on that, we can all make money.
Facts. I always tell people I don't always like to talk about the money I make. I like to talk about the impact I help my customers get.
Ooh, that's why
Because
I
people
love you
too
the
focus, they
most.
too focused on the money. Oh, how much money you make? But that's not what matters. That's not what wakes me up. What wakes me up is knowing that I helped you. What wakes me up is knowing that I helped that person get out of a bad spot
My
and put them in a better position. And I know you feel that same way.
When one of my clients reach out to me and tell me how the information that I provided for them changed their lives, baby, that's for me, that's life,
Mm.
right? And so I want to continue to do that. And so I just want to thank you so much for taking your time to sit here and chat with me and to
Hey,
talk to the people. What do you have coming up next? Talk to
what I
me
got
because
going
you've been
on?
going crazy.
What I got going on? Well, I'm having a free class this week. All they got to do, I don't know where you're posting this, but all they got to do is either go to my Instagram or click the link in the description and, tap in and see what we got going on so they can take this funding. And I'm going to show them how to get and then leverage it, buying real estate, doing wholesale deals. And
That's
it's
the
going to go
part
crazy.
about you that I love the most, right? You don't just, because we talked about this. This is what I love the most about you. You don't just show people how to get the money, right? You also make sure that they don't fumble the bag.
Yeah.
So many people get the bag and then they don't know what to do with the bag after they do it. And that's what I love the most about you. So I want to thank you for
And
continuing.
let me
to
say
do
one
that.
thing too, because a lot of people, y'all could get 50,000 in funding, and I'll say, well, what you gonna do with the funding, right? They say, well, I'm gonna go buy the real estate, I'm gonna go run the play, and that's the stupidest thing you should do. You should find someone like my girl here,
Yes.
so she can teach you the step-by-step instructions that you should use and how to use that funding, so you don't have to figure it out with somebody else's money. You can figure it out with somebody else's experience. So that's what I would tell you guys. Don't just get the capital and try to figure it out. Get the capital and pay a professional so she has it figured out and she's going to make sure that you got it figured out.
Absolutely. Listen, mentorship is so major, and that's something else that we learned again today.
Yeah.
Every single person that got up there said that they tried it on their own first. And it wasn't until they locked into mentorship when it actually made a difference. And so I want y'all to lock in, but make sure you lock in with somebody who's doing what it is that you want to do. Thank you so much, King. I will be in touch. It was good seeing you. Hopefully I'll see you on my challenge.
Hey, let's get it.
All
Let's
right,
get
let's
it.
go. Let's go. Thank you.